Happy Thanksgiving, everyone out there in the U.S. from HitPointsGaming, and everyone watching us from abroad. Happy end of November. You're here with Andrea and Corey, and we are in the month of March in Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Yes.
Yes.
We've made it.
It's getting... Well, here it's getting a little chilly at HitPointsGaming, but out here, springtime is approaching.
And the scent of the plague is in the air.
In the air, along with pollen.
Maybe the pollen's the plague.
It could be. Or it's helping to spread the plague.
Ah. Maybe.
Something like that.
So, in our second game, at the end of the video, we did a recap, or not a recap, but we talked about what's going to happen in March. So
we read all the journal entries.
We've read the journal entries, and we are nervous going into the third month here. There's 3 objectives that we have to do, and we'll give you the 5 choices that we have.
0 funding available.
Funding. What's up with that?
Well, they have to save money if we're doing so amazing, right?
Good point.
I don't know who they is, but someone does.
Us. We're trying to save our... Yeah.
Okay.
So, hello.
Hi, everyone.
So, there's 2 things I want to mention. First, we did have a mistake in our last game.
Yes.
Okay, and one of our viewers pointed this out. I think Slight is his name. So
thank you for catching us.
So yes, thank you for pointing that out. It was when we traveled to Chicago.
Towards the end.
Midway through.
Oh, I thought it was the end.
From Jacksonville, we actually weren't able to do that because Chicago was inland, and we can't do a charter action to go there. So we went back and looked at the tape. There wasn't any immediate threat from that mistake. Turns later, things may have been different, but we obviously would have changed what we were doing, and we actually did have that extra turn at the end when I turned over the 3 threat cards, epidemic cards at the end. We could have survived another turn, so who knows? It wasn't like, oh, cool, we blocked a city, and the next card was plagued that city. Yeah. If that was the case, I would have put a plague cube on the board, or things would have been different. But we checked, and it's good. So now that's one thing that we have to remember. We can't use those actions when we're inland. Because we may play a game or 2 before we post an episode. Because it is obviously Thanksgiving weekend. Today is Black Friday, and we've got some gaming time.
Because we're not out there buying games, so we're playing games instead.
Talk about buying games.
We're waiting till Cyber Monday.
Yes, I did make a mistake, however, the other day. There was a game out there I wanted to purchase, This War of Mine, for $30. I didn't pull the trigger because I was going to wait till today, and yeah, sold out. So if anyone sees This War of Mine for cheap online, let me know, because it's a game I do want to purchase. The game was fun when I played it online, and I thought it might be a good game to show on our channel at least once. You might cry in it.
Nobody wants to see me cry.
No.
Okay, so back to March.
Okay, yes.
We have 5 objectives.
One more thing I want to say before moving to March in this game.
Okay.
This Sunday, we're having a lot of people over, and what are we finally playing? It's been like 2 years since we played.
Talisman and all of the Talisman expansions.
Yes. We
have them all. We don't bring Talisman out unless there is a larger group of people, because it's not that fun when playing just the 2 of us. You need a large group to play Talisman and all the expansions, so.
Looking forward to that. Yes. So yeah, like I said, a lot of gaming this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. So, yes, now finally back to Pandemic.
Saving the world.
In March. So, there's 2 things we want to point out. We've got the 2 turning points in the game. So again, if any city goes to population 0, we have to pull something. And if we have lost 4 games in a row, we scratch something off. So neither of those
have occurred as of yet.
Good. All right, we're going to go into the Legacy deck because the board is already set up.
And just a quick reminder, let's go over the objectives. We have to build 3 new supply centers.
3 supply centers. We need to recon 1 unknown region. We need to connect 2 cities to the grid or complete 2 searches. So we do have Denver and Atlanta in there. So those are our 2 searches can be. And then the new objective that we got this month was access a lost haven. We don't know
what that means.
How to do that yet. I'm assuming that once we search down here in Sao Paulo in South America, it may allow us to find one of these havens, because remember there's like 4 specific ones that they named, like
Jade, opal, pearl, diamond, or something.
Yes.
They were all gems.
So I think once we find one of them on the map, there's a way to access them.
We probably should just refer to our journal entries.
So here, we got this in our report. It's critical that we recon South America soon before the Hollow Men sabotage. So we need to
get down their stat.
Yes. And we scratched the first box. There's another box on here. So hopefully that doesn't come into play. Let's figure it out. Keep drawing. This one was 3 objectives, which we just covered. That have to be set. And then we got to pause, draw this card, and read the other side during step 2 at the end of your first game in March. So it's currently where we are. We have 5 possible objectives, 3 that we need to do. Still a mandatory. So more than likely, we're probably going to be pulling Ratchet out. And we set the board up. We've got less cubes. Less supply cubes. We only have 30, and we have more spaces on the board now to be covered. So this is the spread that we have. The only thing I'll really point out is Cairo is the only place with 4 supply cubes still, because it is the furthest away from us, and I think it's the hardest to get to. So we decided to keep that full. And then Denver and Atlanta, because their population is only 2 and 1, we put just the number of cubes on there. So the only thing we need to be careful as much as I can randomly shuffle a deck.
Yeah, randomly.
Jacksonville, Sao Paulo, and Lagos, they only have 2 tokens. They possibly could have 3 cards in the deck, so we don't want all 3 of them to
Well, they do all have 3 cards in the deck.
from the beginning.
Yes.
So we're going to start with that. Okay.
And you just cleared the board of everything.
And that was a shame. Denver was on the bottom. That would have been good to keep. So I'll shuffle this up. We'll do the infection. Then we'll divvy out the cards.
And decide who gets who.
Yep. Now, our experience that we spent last time, I think, was to put an upgrade on each one of the city cards.
And we also bumped up population in cities.
Yep.
For a total of 5.
Okay. I'm going to have you do the honors of cutting.
Oh, no. Didn't I screw this up last time?
You did. All right. First one. Sao Paulo.
Ouch. See? See what happens when I cut the deck?
Cairo. Lagos.
This is fun.
Jacksonville. All the ones... Okay,
Yeah.
You hit Cairo, the furthest one, and you hit the 3 that only have 2 on there.
Technically, the furthest one now is Atlanta. Oh. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. Well, that just stinks. Lagos? Oh, boy.
London. How many more do I have to pull?
Okay, hold on.
1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3,
5,
4,
6,
5,
7.
6, 7. 2 more.
Washington. And AAA. Wow.
That's not really that funny.
You know, all right. So, we know Atlanta's in here and Lagos.
Next time, please don't let me cut the deck.
Sao Paulo, Tripoli. Okay. 2 Lagos, right? Okay. All right.
Let that sink in.
Now, I'm trying. It's sunk in there. Okay. I want to have you redeem yourself when you cut the player deck, though. Okay. So, first thing is we want to build, of course. And we want to build really in Sao Paulo, because that's where we're going to do the recon. We have to do the recon. And I would like to put a permanent structure there.
Me too.
Either there or, Cairo. So in our next game, when we have to go there...
It'll be easier to do.
That would be good. Especially since Cairo has 2 population. All right. Give it that cut. Yes. All right. So we want a deck of 2 yellows right away. Stack of 2 yellows. So first one.
Yellow.
New
York.
Istanbul.
Oh boy,
Okay.
that is all over the place.
I was looking for some of those goodies, but I forgot we don't have any funding. So yellow would be great. Not that helpful. Okay. Any doubles? Oof. No doubles to start the game. Wonderful. Rough board, no doubles. We do have a produce supply, which is helpful. So let us set up the epidemic deck. We're going to set up who starts where. And depending on the time, we may have to go out to dinner.
Priorities.
Yikes. So not a good pull in the beginning. That's okay. I think we got a good pull the first 2 games.
Yeah.
So
you can't have a great pull every time.
It's going to balance. Hopefully it balances out. So we have to pick first player. Now the only one we don't want to do is Ratchet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Ratchet to come out first. Everyone else has a pretty decent starting actions or turn. All right, so Ratchet is...
blue.
What feels like blue?
Oh, black. The one we wanted to go for.
Maverick. Awesome. Good. It's going to be the best one. Okay, so Maverick goes first. He has to produce supplies, right?
Right.
First action, I'm producing supplies in Marksburg. 3 of them, and I'm taking all 3 on my card. Now, I am weak, but I can still carry 3.
Yes.
Second action, move down to Marksburg.
Okay.
I'm going to give Pixel 1 of them.
Okay.
Third action, move to Lagos. Fourth, drop 2 in Lagos, because we know those 2 Lagos cards are out there.
Yes.
And we're nervous. Now the next one is we got to cover Atlanta, which is going to be Pixel's ideal turn. So, Maverick is going to pull 2 cards. I'm looking for a Lagos card in here because... Oh, actually, no, I don't know. That was one of the other strategies.
Yeah.
I'm just rambling. 2 player cards. Chicago and Denver. Well, check that out. I already got 3 blues here.
You do. And one's a search.
One is a search. Alright. So, 2 cards up here. Jacksonville. Dangerous. That's our...
That's the 1 card.
Second Jacksonville card.
No, there's only 1.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
I don't think
yes,
so.
yes.
And London. That's the second London card.
Yes, that is the second London.
Alright, so now we got to cover Jacksonville and Atlanta. So Jacksonville's actually a little bit harder now. Or scarier, because there's 2 Jacksonville cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Pixel, she's here. She's going to go here, right?
I think so, yep.
1. Now, now that there's 2 Jacksonvilles, do I produce and drop? Because I got to cover Jacksonville.
Produce, drop.
But I can also move somebody to save time.
Oh,
so produce,
yes.
Drop 2 in Jacksonville.
Drop 2, yep.
And then why don't I move somebody to get closer to, let's say, Atlanta. So Siren's up next.
Yeah.
She's pink.
Yeah.
I could get you 1 space closer.
I think that's a great idea.
Right? Sao Paulo, there was only 1. So I'm not too worried about that. You're just not going to be trading any cards to anybody yet. But I guess that's okay. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Save you an action to go here.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Because I'm going to produce,
move, drop.
drop.
Yeah, 2 in Atlanta I think will be good.
Okay.
Alright. So Pixel, black would be nice. Okay.
Yeah, I like it. Well, there you go. I like it.
Good start. Good start with these cards now. Istanbul. And... Istanbul. 2 of them. Ooh, there's, I think...
That was the 2.
Okay, great. Siren, I think you just do
we
your
all
turn.
know. Produce, move to Atlanta,
and drop it down. Now, this is going to be pretty good because depending on what cards you pull, that's what you're going to be giving.
Washington.
Okay. And...
Denver.
Alright. Well, I guess we could start building the blue up. And you are in neither of those. But do you have any doubles?
No.
Washington. Okay. Alright, two more. Denver.
Okay.
And Sao Paulo. That is now the place to go.
Okay.
Ratchet. You're up here all by yourself?
I am.
And you're the builder.
1, 2, pick up, drop.
Wow, all that movement. All the way just for one. But I do want you in Sao Paulo. That's where we want to feed you cards. So if you actually pulled a yellow on your turn, Siren could get you that third yellow.
Yeah, if 1, 2, produce, drop.
I'm kind of nervous with you being there. But...
Because there's 2 Sao Paulo cards.
Yeah.
Yes, but you could always move me.
I could always move you out.
Before.
Okay. Do it up.
Jacksonville, yellow.
Another yellow?
Istanbul.
Okay. So you need Sao Paulo card, and you could build it on his turn.
With 2 cubes.
2 cubes. Okay. 2 new cards. Istanbul.
That's the third. Chicago. That's the first.
Okay. So now, Istanbul is the place to go. Maverick is in Lagos, though. 1, 2, 3.
You can't do it.
I can't hit it. I cannot hit it. And I don't know if I can... What's the point of me moving all the way over there?
I know. I know.
So either I pull 4 resources right now, and I divvy them out to people.
Lagos has 2 cards pulled. Sao Paulo has 2 cards pulled.
Let's see. If I pulled all 4 of these...
London has 2 cards. Because you could pull, and then you could go and help fortify someplace else.
Yeah. I do want to get 2 of these over to Ratchet so he can use his power.
Okay, so how does that go?
So I do... I can only have 3 at a time, so I would pull 3, and then I would give you these 2. And then I take my next action. Pixel gets it. So I can either move to Eltsburg for 1, and then Pixel can just fly closer. Oh, she can just fly over here.
Yeah.
She's white, right? 1, 2, 3, drop. Siren's pink.
Well, Pixel has Istanbul.
And what does that mean? Oh, I can go right there.
You can go right there. So why don't you give her
the extra 2? I like this.
Yeah.
And I stay where I am.
Okay.
So I would go to Istanbul to protect it.
Yeah, I feel like this is an epidemic pull.
It's gotta be. Now, we did have one deck out of the 5 that we divided had more cards.
Oh.
And that goes on top. So it's a little bit longer than normal.
I feel
We'll see how much longer. But I think that's it. We do the 4 out there. Okay? So I pull Mavericks.
Yep. I had a feeling.
Alright, look.
4.
He's getting the blues. So these blues you can probably either start spending to move around.
Okay.
Alright, so first Epidemic. London. Great, because there's only 1 cube.
But that is 3 London cards.
Not so great. So either London or Istanbul is getting hit right here.
There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 cards. That is a lot. Yeah, that is a lot.
Now, how many Londons are there?
There are 3 Londons.
And 3 Istanbuls?
Yes.
It's a shame. It's like, where do we go? Because you really need to block both of them.
Well, you're doing Istanbul next.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Istanbul. And...
Jacksonville. Oh, I forgot. We're only in 2 pulls right now.
We are.
Okay.
So it is Pixel's turn. Now...
Can you get to London?
I could. Because I could move to Washington, spend my Washington card to go move to London. 2, I could drop these. And it protects London. Which allows me to keep the 3 black cards. To then eventually, hopefully, build in Istanbul.
Okay.
You
I
okay
can do
with
that. Yes, I can do that.
Move Washington, spend Washington, move to London, drop the 2 to protect.
Okay.
Cool?
Yes.
Yeah, because even if we take the hits here, I'd rather just affect one city rather than
Then
both.
now we're trying to do both.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Black cards. Legos. Great. Great. Okay. So we're 1 blue away here, 1 yellow away, and 1 black away. Okay. Here comes a 2. Istanbul.
And now we're at 2 here. Holy moly.
That's all 3 of them, right?
Yes. It is.
Well, we cannot let that explode. Because that gets
So
into
much
Heidelberg.
for... Guess what? She can't get there.
Well, it's not going to happen unless it's an epidemic comes out.
Yeah.
Which could. And then, guess what? Most likely, Istanbul blows up. Alright.
Okay, so now it's Siren's turn.
Okay, so Siren's turn. This is probably our last turn.
Okay.
And depending on how complicated this turn is, we might just pause it here and rethink.
Yeah.
Because, let's see. I would like you to get down here.
To give him a yellow card. You were going to move somebody.
I was going to fly you. But I had to put it on London, right?
You did.
I had no other choice. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, give. That's my whole turn.
I was here, right? I went to Washington.
Yeah.
I flew to London.
Uh-huh.
I dropped. What was my 4th action?
You dropped to London. You chartered.
I actually had a 4th action.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was in Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
Moved to Washington.
Uh-huh.
I had 2 cubes on me.
Okay.
I flew to London. That was my 2nd action.
You
1,
ferried to London.
2. I ferried to London. Dropped for 3. I actually never did a 4th because I was planning my 4th was to move you.
Right.
I apologize. Because that was the whole point, was to get you down there.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, it is your turn.
So, Siren is giving her yellow card to Ratchet.
Yes.
Okay. As her first action.
1.
2nd, 3rd, no. But she now has 3 blues. So she can immediately get to Denver.
Maverick, he only needs 1 more blue.
So we would meet up somewhere is what you're saying?
Yeah, if you ended in, that was your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
New York.
So if you ended up in New York.
I could give you, or you could take New York.
1, 2, 3. I would take, but then I can't build on that turn. So it's like we're wasting 3 movements just to get together.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
so let's
worth
pass.
it.
Let's pass.
Maybe you just stockpile 3 cubes. Because look, Ratchet, he's next, right?
Yeah.
If you stockpile 3 cubes, he can take them all. He could build in Sao Paulo for 1. He could go to Istanbul and then place 3.
2, 3.
And I'll move you out.
Okay. Okay.
That's all of them, right?
That is.
So do it up.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Cairo.
Good. That's our build over here. And
Chicago.
okay.
Now search
That's
is
all
only
gone.
a one time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Denver and Sao Paulo. Well, guess what? Definitely dropping there. Alright, there's 2 Denvers, right?
No, 1 Denver.
Okay, which is there. So we have to remember Denver's the one that could actually come out. Yeah. So let's do our Ratchet.
Okay. He is in yellow.
Mm-hmm. So we're spending the 3 yellows.
And 2 supplies to build our first supply center.
Great. I forgot we need to recon it still, so we
I know.
need yellows.
I know.
We don't really have any more yellows.
Okay, he's dropping
Probably
2.
dropping 2.
Drop 2 cubes.
Yeah. There's 2 Sao Paulo cards.
Oh, and drop 1 in Istanbul?
Oh, right. So that was your 2nd action to drop this.
Well, all 3 Istanbuls have come out.
So your third goes to Istanbul.
There is one more Sao Paulo.
Let's get you to... Yes.
So I'm flying to Istanbul?
Yep. For your third.
Dropping two for my fourth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phew.
Atlanta. Search.
Okay, and...
Lagos. Foundation. This card counts as...
2 yellows.
2 yellows. Wah, wah, wah.
What a shame. That would have been...
Okay, we can't...
What a shame.
We can't harp. Pull the cards, please.
London. And...
Lagos.
Okay. I think we need to wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Right? So, wow, she's already turning off the camera.
Oh, okay.
So,
what's up?
We'll be right back. Whose turn was it? Mavericks?
Ratchet just went, and he built a supply center in Sao Paulo.
Okay. One thing that I thought of while we were away for a little time, the people that are watching these episodes, I would like to hear from you. Please leave a comment. Are you playing Season 2? And are you just a few months ahead and now you're just looking back to see how we're doing? Or is it something that you've decided that you're not going to play? Maybe you don't have the right group of players or whatnot, and you just tune in to see how the game is.
Your wife won't let you buy the game. Wives.
So yeah, if you can leave a comment, that would be great. I'm curious.
Okay, what are those 2 supply cubes doing out there?
I was just playing with them.
In the ocean.
I was playing with them.
Okay. Don't lose them.
Okay. So, Maverick's turn.
Yes. Maverick is the black token.
Okay. I think I'm just going to... I want to get supply cubes over to Pixel, because she's up next, and London is going to be hurting.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think I'm going to... 3 actions for 3 supply cubes.
I like it.
My 4th action is going to be to drop 1 in Lagos.
Okay.
And then I'm going to trade the other 2 over to Pixel.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cross my fingers that a blue comes out.
Oh, yeah, that would be lovely.
Close.
Green.
Close. Okay, yellow. Alright. Now, so you made a mark here because here are the cards that are coming out. I'm nervous about Denver. Denver's unprotected. And 3 Istanbuls. So that's kind of scary because we only have 2 there.
Wait, so what are the cards? 3 Istanbuls.
3 Istanbuls.
Lagos.
London.
Jacksonville, you said?
Jacksonville.
Okay.
Sao Paulo.
1.
Yep.
Okay.
And Denver, 1. So Denver's going to be rough. And then what's around the bottom here? Let's see.
Okay.
New York, where we had 3
Yuck.
tokens. Oh, that is pretty yucky.
Okay, so New York. That's New York's first card yet in this game.
Okay.
So now we're pulling 3 cards.
No, we're still at 2.
Oh, we are?
Yep. Still at 2.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards to pull from. No, I'm sorry. What was the new one?
New York?
New York. So there's 9 cards.
Okay, here we go. Istanbul. And Istanbul.
Holy cow.
That's scary.
Yeah. We have not gotten produced supplies in a while.
Yeah, produce supplies on Heidelberg would be pretty sweet. Wow. Now, so there's, how many Londons are in that deck?
1.
In that pile that we just went through?
Yes. 1 London, 1 more Istanbul.
Well, here's the thing. Instead of going to dropping it in London, do I drop in New York instead? Because there's 1 New York.
There is 1 New York.
And I go...
And there's 1 London. But
right,
you
but
have
I got
a
a cube in London. So if I go 1... Well, maybe I pull you now.
Okay.
Because you're up next, Siren.
Yeah, Siren's pink, though.
I just don't want you getting hurt. Like, if a lot of London cards come off, you could start your turn there. Because I can move to New York and drop. Right? But I also want to take you out of here. But the further I take you out, it's going to be tough to come back. Do we have any Istanbuls? Pixel actually has an Istanbul card.
Yes, but then she would move to Cairo.
Yeah, but then I couldn't get you out.
You could fly me to somewhere else.
How am I going to get to you? Get rid of Istanbul? Put the 2 cubes. Move, and then move you out. That might actually be better.
Yes.
But then I'm getting rid of a black card.
I have a black card here.
Well, great. I need 5, though.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a little nervous here.
I think you should protect... We cannot have that blow up. To spread, right? Then it's going to spread.
Can we pause it again?
Yeah.
Alright, so I just checked the rule book because I wanted to make sure that if this blows up Istanbul, what happens is you don't put a 4th play cube here, so it doesn't increase the tracker. But what you do is you put a play cube on each adjacent city. So that would be Cairo and Heidelberg. They would both get a cube, but since they have supplies here, you just subtract a supply. Instead of me going to Istanbul by me using a card, I don't really want to use a card because we have to build there. I could, first, second, this is my second action. My third could be placing 2 supplies.
Nope, your second action is moving me.
Yeah, I know. I was just explaining my train of thought to everybody before the moving, but...
Sorry, everyone. He's going to come here. Whoops. Oh, my goodness. Whoops. Okay.
Then I was going to place my 2 supplies there, and then along the time, I could move you whenever I want, because I have to take you out. So we're thinking of where would be the best spot for you to go.
I need to head east.
Well, really west.
West.
Yes.
To the east coast of the United States.
Right.
Is where I'm headed.
Now, here's something. What if I only put 1 in Heidelberg?
And then what would you do with the other?
I would give you 1.
For down the road? Okay. Okay.
But that means that we would only bank on Istanbul being pulled just 1 time. If it gets pulled again, we're safe 1 more time. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to drop the 2.
Okay.
Move you to Marksburg.
Okay.
Get you out of Istanbul. If it blows up, Heidelberg and Cairo will drop their supplies, and I'm still keeping my black card. You okay with that?
Yes.
All right.
You're going to pull a black. Or
Good.
produce supplies.
And that's great
Good.
because...
We haven't had that in a while.
In New York. Okay, hey, you know what? I'm almost thinking...
Okay, now what does that do?
It produces supplies in every...
Haven
up to its
but
max.
not in the supply centers.
Yeah, no, same thing. Supply centers and Haven. They're all supply centers. So, I'm not sure, but...
Not yet.
Istanbul, look at that.
There were 3 cards right in a row.
Yep. So, instead of this blowing up, it spread. I was there to protect it. And because no play cubes went on the board, this does not move. 3 Istanbuls.
Denver.
Of course, Denver.
Cube.
So it does move. Alright. So New York could still get hit.
New York is next. So we have Lagos, London, Jacksonville, New York, San Paulo.
Lagos, London, Jacksonville, New York. So 4 cards.
Yes. 2, 3,
so we have a 50% chance it's
hitting.
hitting.
5 cards.
Okay.
Lagos, London. Well, Lagos is fine. London, Jacksonville.
Oh, you could get
San Paulo,
right to
New
New
York.
York, though. On your turn. That's good. You could get right to New York.
Pink?
Yeah. So you are up.
Yes, but remember I was going to go and give you a blue card.
1.
But we weren't going to do that
2.
yet. Right?
Yeah, I don't need the blue card just yet.
Okay.
I think you protect... Let's see. If you got...
San Paulo. Let's see. If I picked up 1, 2, move to New York. No, that's 4 turns. Pick up 1, pick up 2.
Move to New York.
New York drop.
I think that's what you got to do.
I know, but somebody's going to have to come back to San Paulo.
Well, that's where we're hopefully going to be searching, so...
Okay.
But yeah, you got to go. So you're picking up 2 supplies.
2 supplies, yep. I'm discarding my Washington to ferry there.
Why would you...
I'm sorry, my New York to ferry there.
You would have been really lost if you went there.
Sorry. New York, and I'm dropping 2 supplies.
Dropping 2 supplies. Okay, yeah. And we need to get... We're just starting to get these produced supplies. That's what's...
No, that's crazy. Okay, 2 cards.
Okay.
Epidemic. And produce supply.
Well...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
We got hit with back-to-back twice. Back-to-back.
Tripoli.
This could be very dangerous.
This could be it. This could be it.
Oh, and I have to pull 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is probably not shaping out so well, is it?
No, this might be it right here, right? 1, 2, 3.
Denver.
Denver. Because 3 cubes are going to come out right now, no matter what. Oh, not Istanbul. So this happens, right?
Yep.
Okay. And Istanbul.
Or Tripoli.
Oh, or Tripoli.
Istanbul. Okay, so that comes off.
And
that
this
goes there.
cube goes here.
Is that Pixel? Because she can't get herself out of there. And poor Heidelberg is going to go move on down. All right. Well, my plan didn't work out so well.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
All right.
I'm sorry. What were our polls? Our polls were Istanbul,
the three
Istanbul, and Denver.
So we have another Istanbul, a Tripoli, and
Oh my gosh.
San Paulo. Okay, so I don't think we're winning this.
No, but we're gonna have to play it out.
Yes, correct. And what we want to do is try and minimize
the damage.
So here's one here, and Denver. We don't want Denver to go down. I don't mind if Tripoli goes.
Well, we need to build in Denver. We need to build in Istanbul.
Yeah, it's just on her turn, she's getting hit. So that was Siren's turn.
Yep.
Ratchet. So we want to do whatever we can. Wow, we don't have like, any yellow cards.
3, 4.
Because if we could do this recon, add this card to your pool. No.
1, 2, 3, 4. No. He could go to Tripoli and put down 1 cube.
Ratchet?
Yeah. 1, 2.
3, 4.
That's what he could do because he doesn't have.
I think you got it.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
4.
Okay. That's it.
Tripoli. Washington.
Okay.
So he could build.
With 2 cubes.
With 2 cubes.
Alright. Wow, getting hit with those. That really hurt us.
No, this is horrible.
Istanbul. Well, that's game over.
Oh, because 2 more cubes go down.
Yep. So 1 in Heidelberg and 1 in Cairo. I don't even know if I pull the next card.
Tripoli.
Let's say I did. I think it ends immediately.
And Lagos.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
All right. So
I knew it.
the good thing is Pixel did not get plagued.
You're right.
The game ended in time.
Yes.
Okay. The bad news is we just
have a
lost
lot
some
of
population.
cities. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
nothing goes to 0.
Correct.
Okay. Because good thing it wasn't Atlanta.
Correct.
Nothing goes to 0. But
now, do we get experience?
We still get experience.
Okay.
We did not win. How many cities do we have on the grid? I think it was 12.
We have 12.
Okay. So that's 4 points of experience.
How did we get 5 points last time?
Because we won. If you win, you get +1.
Okay.
So, even though...
We're keeping population the same in 4 spots.
Or do we make Sao Paulo permanent?
Oh, jeez.
Now, yes, we still have to... It doesn't count towards our end game. Like, you still have to build 3 supplies. But now we don't have to be like, we need to go to Sao Paulo to build it, because we know we have to go there.
Oh, jeez.
And then once you have the 4 uniques, you could do this right away. And then eventually build the yellow. You don't have to build first. So we would be able to put Sao Paulo down in 1 area.
It would have to be Cairo, because Cairo's at 2.
Yeah, Heidelberg would go down.
Oh no, Denver would go down too. Shoot.
And the 2 places.
Furthest places on the map.
We had a pretty rough pulls in the beginning.
We did, but Cairo has 3 cards. Oh, Denver has 2. Oh.
Well, I think you do. Because your point, I think we have to do Cairo because it has 3 cards. More chances that will come out.
Okay.
So, Denver, Heidelberg, and Istanbul are going to go down 1 population, and we're going to have a permanent
supply center
in Sao Paulo. Yikes. Okay. Well, I think we actually draw this card and read the other side during step 2 at the end of your first game in March. Okay. Which is now. So I just want to make sure we did our first loss.
What's that card right there?
Which one? This
Perimeter report? What's that?
If you have not opened 67 and scratched your first box, it's critical that we recon here.
Oh, okay.
That's all it says.
Oh.
I'm a little upset we lost, but...
I'm not surprised. I'm not upset. We had all the odds stacked against us.
Yep, it was rough.
We would have broken the game if we would have gotten all those and won.
Okay, that's true. That's true. We're getting a permanent 1, and too bad it hit Cairo, and it hit 4 places.
Yes.
But, okay. Draw this card and read the other side during step 2. Open the following doors. There's a lot.
We don't have to win as a requirement?
During step 2 at the end of your first game in March.
Okay.
Let's get it all out. There you go.
What are we punching?
K, E, 24, and 47.
Here's 24.
Oh boy.
And 27.
Let's do K first.
I'm looking. K. Add the sticker to the manual. Chart C lane. Spend 2 supply cubes from your character card to draw a C lane from your port location to another port location. Use a pen or marker. The C lane may curve, but it cannot cross land, unexplored areas, or other sea lanes, or more than 1 red region line.
Okay.
Like the one below South America.
Cool. So this is a way that you're going to be able to connect, I think, Los Angeles to Sao Paulo.
Somewhere else.
There's only 1 line there.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That was...
When you connect a city to the grid with a sea lane, take the matching city cards from the reserve and put them into the player discard pile. Take the matching infection cards and put them in the game end area.
And then, yep, 24 is just adding the actions to our action list.
47.
Yep. Now we get to use funding cards.
Thank goodness. 47 and then E. Oh, sorry. I thought it was 27. It's 47? Here.
Yeah. More scars. I don't want to look at them.
I don't want to look at them either.
We don't want to get them.
Here's E. Why don't you read E?
Whoa. Stretch too thin. Count the city cards in the player deck. Set aside the number of epidemic cards indicated below in step 7. Make this number of piles and add an epidemic card to each pile. Oh, okay. It looks like we add more epidemic cards based on the number of city cards. I was going to say, the more city cards we add, our deck's getting bigger.
Yeah.
And that's helpful because there's less chances.
There's less epidemic.
Oh, no. Oh, of course, the last epidemic was the last card. So we would have had...
No.
We would have had a pretty good stretch.
Yeah, but there's 2 epidemics in that.
I know. How did we get hit with so many epidemics? We got hit with how many? 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The back-to-back is what did it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to count the number of city cards to see where we land. So not the produced supplies. And I should probably take all these as well. Wow.
Wait, are we going to keep reading?
That's it? Oh, well, let me do this first.
Why don't I do that while you read?
Okay, count those up for me.
You took out all the produced supplies.
I think so.
Nope.
Okay.
Right there. The whole stack.
Alright, then the next cards are... Well, look at that. I probably could have told you that. Look at all these extra epidemic cards. Stop. Draw this card and read the other side during step 2 of your first game in April.
$41.
That's a scary thing right here.
41 cards.
Okay. We have to put in an extra epidemic card in here.
Okay.
So we have 6.
6. Ay.
Really?
Yep, really. Really.
I thought we were going to get ahead with some funding.
Not
and
so
a
much.
permanent. And yeah,
Not so much.
So let's set up the board. We'll add all the stickers to it. And we'll give our final thoughts. We didn't have much time to build structures, or else we would have gotten an increase in population to offset the plague. So San Paulo did go up to 4 because we had one there, which we did spend our experience to make it a permanent. Mm-hmm. Because we feel that
we're going to need it next game.
Next game we have to recon South America. Mm-hmm. And we can use all of our yellows right away to do that instead of building first. And then Heidelberg, our first haven, Istanbul, and went down to 2. Cairo stayed the same. We spent our experience to keep that as it was. And then Denver went down to 1 out here. So I think what really happened was the beginning we had pulls out here, Denver, all the way to the west. We had Cairo, the worst one, all the way to the east. Mm-hmm. And then we just got hit with Istanbul.
A bunch.
Epidemic, Istanbul. And it caught our game short. Now, the one good thing about the game ending short was Pixel didn't get hurt.
Oh, yes. Thank
right?
Goodness. Yes.
So we're going to go into the next game, I think almost with the same type of strategy. And then just kind of cross our fingers for better pulls. And we're going to have to look through that whole funding deck to see which 2 would be more beneficial. Like. Mm-hmm. But there will be that 6th epidemic card. So, scary.
Yeah, very scary. More epidemics, more cubes.
Right. It's weird because you're adding these new cities on here. But now, the more cities that you add, the more epidemics could come in. I think, what were we at? 41?
41 cards, yeah.
So I think we can go up to a certain amount before we have to add a 7th one.
Oh, 44.
Okay. So we could discover a few more,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be more beneficial until you get to that point because there's more cards in the deck, right? And then I don't really know what else. What did you think? This is the first one that we...
I had a feeling from the beginning that this was going to be the one that we were going to lose.
Mhm.
Even before the ridiculous pulls. I just knew that 3 objectives and no funding was going to make it much rougher. And 3 less cubes.
And...
I mean, look at all those things. And this, and that,
Yep.
and this,
Yep.
and that. So, yes, I was not surprised at all. I'm not surprised.
I'm glad we get a second chance.
Yes, before something, whatever happens in South America happens.
Right. Now, the main point is just recon South America. If we can at least get that done, even if we lose the next game.
Don't say that. But, yes,
Right.
Main objective recon.
So we are going to get the memory off these video cards, load up onto the computer while we set up the next game.
Okay.
And we'll go right into the next one. How's that?
Okay, we'll see you guys shortly.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you, in a few minutes.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Happy Thanksgiving, everyone out there from Hit Points Games. I'm Andrea.
Corey.
And, nope. No.
Yes, I thought I
No. Are you clapping in?
Can we turn the camera a little bit so it's like I don't have to move here? Yeah.
Like it?
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of? Ready? Happy Thanksgiving from everyone here at Hit Point Games. You're with Andrea and Corey, and we are here in March.
Pinkerton! Pinkerton!
That was so good. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone out there from Hit Point Games. You're with Andrea and Corey, and we are here in March, the 3rd month in Pandemic Season 2.
Almost forgot what the game was.
Almost forgot what the game was.
Pandemic Legacy, Season 2.
Yes. I think we need to start over. We're going to start over.
Okay.
Pandemic Legacy Season 2. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone out there from Hit Point Games. I'm Andrea. And
You do know we're HitPointsGaming, right? We're HitPointsGaming.
Hit Points Gaming. Happy Thanksgiving from Hit Points Gaming to everyone out there watching us in the U.S. and everyone abroad. Happy end of November. You're with Andrea and Corey, and we are here playing the 3rd month, March, of Pandemic Season 2.
Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Pandemic Legacy.
Write down the name of the game.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there in the U.S. from Hit Points Gaming. I'm Andrea, and you're with... I'm gonna get it.
She wants to start the video.
I really want to start the video. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone out there from Hit Points Gaming. I'm Andrea. You're with Andrea and Corey. Okay.
I could just start it and say Happy Thanksgiving.
No.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone out there in the U.S. from Hit Points Gaming, and everyone watching us from abroad. Happy end of November. You're here with Andrea and Corey, and we are in the month of March in Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Yes.
Yes.
We've made it.